You wake up one day and realize you have been playing a character someone else wrote for you. Your parents gave you a role. Your school shaped you into something manageable. Your job gave you a title. And now you are just living inside that box, wondering why life feels smaller than you know it should be. You are not stuck because you lack talent. You are stuck because you have never decided who you actually want to be. That changes today. This is Law 25 from the 48 Laws of Power. Recreate yourself. By the end of this episode, you will understand that identity is not something that happens to you. It is something you build, on purpose, with intention, like an artist picking up a brush. Let us talk about David Bowie. Not the legend, the kid before the legend. He grew up as David Jones in a working-class neighborhood in London. Quiet, ordinary, the kind of person the world was fully prepared to ignore. But David made a decision that most people never make. He decided that David Jones was not enough. Not because he was worthless, but because he was a canvas waiting to be painted. So he became Ziggy Stardust, then Aladdin Sane, then the Thin White Duke. Each version of himself was a deliberate construction, a strategic identity built to do something specific in the world. People called it strange. What they were actually watching was a masterclass in personal power. By the time the world caught up to him, he had already moved on to the next version. He was always 3 steps ahead because he was always the one holding the pen. Here is what most people misunderstand. Recreating yourself is not about faking it. It is not about wearing a mask or pretending to be someone you are not. It is about deciding which parts of you deserve to grow and then building a life around those parts on purpose. Think about how you show up at work right now. Do you have a reputation? Is it the reputation you chose or the one that just happened to you by default? Bowie did not wait for the world to decide what he was. He announced it, loudly, repeatedly, until the world had no choice but to believe it. Now look at Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty in rural Mississippi, abused, dismissed, told by early television executives that she was too emotional, too heavy, too black for mainstream success. The world had written a very clear story about where Oprah was headed. She took that story, tore it up, and wrote a completely different one. She did not just get a better job. She built an identity so powerful, so specific, so undeniably hers, that her name became a category of its own. When you say Oprah, nobody needs a last name. That is what recreation at the highest level looks like. She controlled the narrative so completely that the world stopped trying to write it for her. This is the part that will hit closest to home. Think about the people in your life who see you a certain way. Your old friends, your family, colleagues who knew you before you started growing. They have a picture of you in their heads, and every time you try to change, they will pull you back toward that picture. Not out of malice, just out of habit. The danger is that you start performing for their picture instead of living inside your own. Recreating yourself means you stop auditioning for roles other people have already cast you in. You write the casting call yourself. You decide the character. You play it with full commitment until it is no longer a character. It is simply who you are. The action for today is this. Take out your phone right now and write 3 sentences. First sentence, who the world currently thinks you are. Second sentence, who you have decided you are becoming. Third sentence, one thing you will do this week that the old version of you would never do. Not a plan, not a vision board, 3 sentences. Then read them every single morning this week before you look at anything else on that phone. Identity is built through repetition. You are beginning the repetition right now. Tomorrow on this channel, we go into Law 26. Keep your hands clean. You will learn how the most powerful people in history never let their dirty work touch their reputation, and exactly how they made sure someone else always took the fall. That law will change how you think about every move you make. And if you just listen to Law 24 on playing the perfect courtier, you already know how to navigate rooms full of powerful people. Now, Law 25 teaches you who to be when you walk into those rooms. Together, these two laws are how you build a presence that people remember and respect without ever fully understanding why. Head to the Elite Insight Audiobooks playlist on this channel right now. Every one of the 48 laws is there, in order, ready for you. Start from Law 1 if you have not already. This is your education. Own it.